listen to me. If you didn't give him an opportunity to ask the question, to tell you why he wanted to talk to you, how do you know that that wasn't the intent of his call?
There was more to it, though. When he waited for me after work, he followed me everywhere. And I tried to lose him, and then after coming out of a garage where I work, he ran into my car, and then at that time, I got out of the car, he damaged my bumper, and then I said, I'm going to report this to my insurance company. At that point, he says, please don't. My rates will go up because it's over $500 worth of damage. I said, then how are we going to resolve this? Then I said, you know what, there is a way. How about I don't make any more payments on the TV set?
Well, it said in your answer to this complaint that you stopped short and applied your brakes, and then he ran into you.
No.
That's what you... Let me see if I read it wrong. That's always possible. Unlikely, but possible.
I was driving.
Let me see what you swore to, madam. You said, one day he waited for me until I got off from work and followed me. I tried to lose him, but he was behind me the entire time. I went into a building, he followed me. I then slammed on my brakes, and he ran right into my car. That's what you swore to.
No.
What do you mean, no? Yes. Say yes.
Yes.
That's what you said. Why were you following her, sir? Look at me.
I'm sorry, can I tell you how it really happened?
Go ahead.
It wasn't, I didn't wait for her after work. It was at her condo. She had handed me the $200. She threw the money at me through the gate, and she jumped in her...
$200 for what?
That was the first payment I was speaking of. There was two payments of $300 total. One was $200. She threw the cash at me, jumped in her car, and drove away, and I said, I want to talk to you about this. I want to resolve this. What are we going to do about this stuff? And she was hysterical. I don't know why. And she just took off in her car, and I tried to follow her like she says. But I wasn't harassing her or anything. I wanted to speak to her. She wouldn't return my calls.
What did you want to speak to her about, Mr. Dodds?
I wanted to speak to her about what we were going to do, specifically about the couch and the TV, which I was paying for, and she had, and she would not return my calls.
Did you say to her, forget about the TV, when
No.
it came to the bumper damage to her car?
No, the TV, I mean, she's just totally making that up.
How much money do you think you owe him?
I don't feel I owe him anything.
Why not?
Well, first of all, he hit my car. My
So
car
what?
was damaged.
Listen, Ms. Novak, even if I believe your story that he said to you, forget about the TV, we're still stuck here with a $3,300 couch.
He bought that for me for my birthday.
I don't believe that for a second. I don't believe that for a second. And I'll tell you why I don't believe it. Because you just told me that you had a couch on order, on layaway, from Jennifer Convertibles that was discontinued. So you were planning to buy a couch anyway. Let's start with that. So you owe him money for the couch. He says you gave him $380 towards the couch. Is that right, sir?
That's correct.
How much was the total purchase price of the couch?
Well, here it says $33.16, deposit $516. We financed $2,800.
Looks right to me, Judge.
$29.36. Now let's get to the TV. How much was the TV?
I can't really say because it was just $200 and another $180 for the both of them, for the couch and the TV, because she was so far behind on the payments. We never said, well, this is for the TV and this is for the couch.
So the $380 was all the total amount of money that she gave you for both items? Okay. Where's the 27-inch television set?
It's in my house. That's
so you
mine.
have both? You have both?
Yes, I do.
You want to give him the TV?
If he reimburses me the money I paid him. I paid him a lot more money than he's saying, Your Honor.
Yes.
Who are you?
I'm her mother.
Well, do you have evidence about how much money she gave?
I have no evidence about that, but I have evidence about the stalking, the car. He came to my house twice looking for her, not giving me reasons.